to Mystery Files, where we take a deep dive into cases that span from the creepy to the truly bizarre and everything in between.
Oh, wow.
I'm Shane, and today I'll be laying out the Millennium Diamond heist to my partner in crime, Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Can you do another whip?
Nice. Ryan! Is that good?
That was really good.
In the end, you'll have to decide if the mystery is solved or if it's simply a mystery. This is gonna be thrilling. We're talking about a heist, Ryan.
Oh,
How
I'm
often do we
super
do?
excited.
Have we done heists before?
Yeah, we've covered some back in the unsolved days.
Sure. I guess DB Coop.
DB Cooper!
Jeez, that was a heist.
I was
Art
skydiving
heist?
indoors. Well, not really. It was outdoors, but it was an indoor tube.
Tube. Oh, the tube. DB Tuber.
DB Tuber!
That's the first episode of this show.
People were shouting these answers at us through the screen, and now
Yeah.
we're catching them.
We hear you. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
Is that why you're dressed the way you are, or is that actually how you dress?
Yeah, I felt like it would be appropriate. You know?
It's appropriate. No, I'm glad.
Feel like
I was
I'm
wondering why you were dressed like that, but
Sort
now
of
it makes
70s
sense.
heist, you know? Though this is not in the 70s. This takes place around the turn of the millennium. That's exciting, huh?
Hello and welcome to Fresh and Watching the Dinner Game, sponsored by HelloFresh. Tonight's star-studded contestants are straight off the vine: Tommy Tomato, Brittany Banana, and Ryan. Will Tommy be top banana? Will Brittany turn up the heat? Will Ryan be Ryan? Let's find out! But Shane, I don't have time to cook this week. Well, lucky for you, HelloFresh has meals ready in just 15 to 20 minutes, plus 10 plus ready-made meals per week that are ready in 3 minutes. I'm stuck in a rut making the same dinner every week. Well, good news. HelloFresh has doubled its menu, over 100 recipes every week. I'm just bad at cooking. Well, that's where HelloFresh shines. Every recipe has step-by-step instructions that are easy to follow. If Brittany can do it, anyone can. Even me?
I started using HelloFresh and it made me enjoy cooking a whole lot more. Dinner gets on the table quickly and it feels like a win at the end of the day.
And there you have it, 3 positively amazing meals. Thanks to HelloFresh, our contestants came together like peas in a pod. Or should I say, veggies in a box. Plus, Ryan.
Take advantage of the new HelloFresh by using my code WatcherFM at HelloFresh.com for 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life. 1 free meal per box with active subscription. Free meals are applied as a discount on your first box. New or returning subscribers only. Varies by plan.
Sign up today. Click the link below or use the code WatcherFM at HelloFresh.com.
December 31st,
Holy shit, look at that Ferris wheel.
That's a London Eye, brother.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask you, let me guess based on the Ferris wheel where it was.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to guess.
Well, because it's a ride.
Have you ever been on the London Eye?
No, but I've seen it. I know all rides.
It's very expensive. Like a ticket is like $35 or something.
You think people are doing stuff on that? On the London Eye?
You could. BB Mac did some stuff on it.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
As tourist attractions go, it's pretty decent.
Okay.
December 31st, 1999, London, England. A celebration for the new millennium was thrown along the River Thames. But this was no ordinary party. Over 10,500 people, including the Prime Minister and the Queen, popped champagne to greet the 21st century and cut the ribbon for the brand new
Bet she's looking at that fire a little closer now.
What? I was talking.
It was a good joke.
Okay, let's play it again. Now you say your joke. Okay, now what's your joke?
Bet she's looking at that fire a little closer now and eternally. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, because she's in hell. Okay, you know what, Ryan, that is.
It's pretty good, right? Look at how she's looking at it. She's like, I'm gonna live next to this forever.
It's okay to say the Queen's in hell.
I think it's fine.
She's a monarch.
It's factual.
They've all done horrible things. Over 10,500 people, including the Prime Minister and the Queen, popped champagne to greet the 21st century and cut the ribbon for the brand new Millennium Dome. With a roof measuring 1,050 feet in diameter, this monument to the millennium was the largest dome built in the world.
They're gonna fix that leak?
The hole?
He had a fucking giant ass hole in the
That's
roof.
an intentional hole. Do you think they just did that on accident?
Maybe they just ran out of materials. Why is it there?
I don't know. I'm not a dome architect.
Is that how they snuck in?
No.
Oh, okay.
You gotta chill out, man.
I can't chill out.
You're too excited for this story and you have too many questions. I know that we like to banter, but can you shut up for a little?
No, I won't. I will not be silent.
Let's keep going.
The Queen's in hell.
After the fireworks faded, the exhibition inside the dome opened to the public the next day, housing attractions that embodied the UK's optimism and hope for the next 1,000 years. The Millennium experience was divided into zones. Now, Ryan, you'll understand this because it's sort of amusement-like.
I was about to say, it looks like a theme park.
There was, of course, the body zone, work zone, talk zone, play zone, rest zone, and the money zone.
What the fuck?
It's pretty cool.
What zone would you be going to?
I'm going to the money zone, baby. Actually, the rest zone sounds nice.
I was
It's got
gonna
a bunch of
say-
hammocks and beanbags in there.
I'm going to the body zone. What's that about?
Just some nice bodies on display.
Oh, I thought people would be giving me like a massage or something, but I could do that. Also look at some nice bodies on display.
Okay. Housed in the money zone was the De Beers Diamond Exhibition, showcasing rare and valuable diamonds. The centerpiece was the Millennium Star, a flawless 203.04 carat jewel valued at 200 million pounds. Surrounding it were 11 esteemed blue diamonds. Together, they were known as the Millennium Jewels, a collection second in value only to the crown jewels. Well, the other interesting thing about this exhibit is that the security was crap. At least that's what Raymond Betson had heard. First being convicted for burglary at the age of 14 and adding 17 more convictions to his rap sheet by the time he was 34, Betson had reportedly made 15 million pounds from thieving and drug dealing. On the other side of the law was his brother-in-law, police constable Michael Waring, who worked at the Dome along with Waring's school friend, Tony. Noticing the lack of officers, Tony thought it would be easy to steal the Millennium Jewels. He had already arranged buyers. But now, well, he needed a team. Michael knew the man to call.
Oh, we're gonna get a squad
They're
sequence
they're
here?
putting a squad together.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
It sounds like a very valuable jewel. It seems like they were so excited about the celebration of the new millennium, they're like not thinking about the security of this thing.
How big is this jewel, like in your hand? Do you know? Like, do we have a scale? I want to see how
plum?
big this
Maybe like
fucking-
a plum?
I was just kind of curious, like, could they just like go in there, grab it, like, woo-hoo, put it in their pocket and no one would
Most
notice?
likely. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Would you steal this?
No, because I'm not a thief.
Even if you didn't steal it, would you go to the exhibit and see this beautiful thing and kind of look around and realize there wasn't security and think to yourself like, I could steal this?
No, I would never think that.
You wouldn't even think that.
No.
I would think it.
I've never stolen anything in my entire life. That's not true. I stole a stick of gum once and I put it back.
I stole a pen from my friend in 6th grade.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that friend was me.
His dad brought it back to him from France.
Oh my God. So it had sentimental value.
He left his desk and I was looking at the pen. It was a pen and a pencil. It was a pencil. I stole the pencil. He sat down across from me. He said, my dad brought me back this pen and this pencil from France. And I was like, I've never been to France. And he got up at lunch to go somewhere and I was looking at the pencil and I was like, wow, this is really nice. Because it was like a mechanical pencil. It was leather bound.
Sure.
I think I still have it somewhere because I carry the guilt with me. And I broke it. I broke it somehow. And I was like, oh, and I grabbed it and I put it in my backpack. And then he came back and he was like, where'd my pencil go? And I was like, I don't know. But I think he knew it was me. Anyway, I stole.
Well, you're gonna be in hell with the queen. You're both gonna be looking for fire.
Hello!
Roasting marshmallows together.
Yeah. Now, as Waring pitched him the plan, Betson became interested. If they pulled this off, it would be the single largest jewel theft of all time. He trusted Michael, and Michael trusted Tony. To Betson, it seemed like the perfect situation. But he couldn't do it alone. Betson needed his longtime accomplice, William Cockram. Together, Betson and Cockram had been of interest to the authorities since 1996. They were suspected of taking part in multiple major robberies. At first, Cockram thought the offer was a joke. But after Betson explained that he had inside help and was offered 100,000 pounds for his part, Cockram was in. Would you, if I came to you with this offer, and let's say you're a criminal.
Okay.
So put all moral scruples aside here.
Okay.
I come to you, I say, pretty good gig. Let's do it, brother.
Again, in the cash up front.
No, not up front. No.
50K up front.
I'll take you out for a beer before.
I'm down.
Okay. The two of them recruited the remainder of the squad. There was Terry Millman, a career criminal who helped mastermind several burglaries where they rammed a lorry fixed with a concrete spike into a security truck carrying cash to pry it open. Responsible for sourcing vehicles, he had gotten away both times with the help of Lee Wenham, part of a horse trading dynasty. For a cut, he stored getaway vehicles on his large property. With skills in metal welding, he would modify their vehicles to be, quote, turbocharged.
Oh shit, dude.
I don't know what that. I'm imagining he's just making that up.
These guys are the British Torettos. That's awesome.
That's right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's probably just gonna put racing stripes on him.
Yeah.
And then there was Robert Adams, AKA Bob the Builder. An associate of Betson for 20 years, Adams had spent 6 years in prison for trying to murder his wife.
Okay.
So, shame on you, Bob the Builder. You're canceled.
They're never gonna catch these guys because they do all the same.
You never know what you're gonna utter on this show, but Bob the Builder, 6 years in prison for trying to murder his wife. There was also Aldo Chiarochi. The youngest of the team, Chiarochi dated Cochram's daughter. Officially, he only had a single prior conviction for shoplifting, but he drove a Saab convertible and lived in a 300,000-pound Docklands flat despite only being a trained bricklayer. And then there was Kevin Meredith. A charter skipper at the Brighton Marina, Meredith's only crime was owing Cochram 1,400 pounds. Cochram told Meredith that if he drove the getaway boat, not only would his debt be erased, but Cochram would give him, quote, a drink, AKA an additional 10,000 pounds. With the team in place, it was time to survey the score.
They're making a squad. I like it.
So we got Wheelman, guy who's gonna turbocharge their cars, guy who tried to murder his wife.
Yeah.
Good for crimes, I guess.
Yeah.
He's clearly got it in him.
Yeah, he's got no reservations.
Aldo Chiarochi doesn't have a big rap sheet, but shoplift, you know.
And he's banging someone's daughter.
Of course. And then Kevin Meredith, boatman.
Someone's gonna rat someone out here. That's what I think is gonna happen.
What do you think about theft, Ryan?
I think it's wrong.
Yeah.
Clearly you had a penchant for it though.
I have a penchant?
That's right.
You think I have it in me to steal?
And you stole that owl from that bank.
I forgot about that, but I did. You think I'm capable of theft?
Well, I know you are. You've told me several times you have done it.
Okay, all right, that's not a habit, certainly. But I have gotten up to a little something lately.
Okay.
I invite you to look around you.
Okay. Is there something missing or is there a mystery?
There's a bit of a mystery afoot, Ryan.
Oh, dude, I got it. We're not in a basement. This is a set. Look up. Wait, no, seriously.
This is exactly what I had hoped for, because I really didn't think you would clock this at all. And he's looking, and he's looking.
Wait, really? Is there something missing from the basement?
Maybe there's a little something extra in the basement. Okay.
I don't get it.
Okay. I'm gonna go stand over here.
No.
And you tell me if you see anything.
Oh, something missing right there.
No.
Fuck.
No. Do you see anything near me? No? You don't notice anything?
Well, there's a lamp.
Yeah, there's a lamp.
Oh, a little safe.
Yes,
Is there a diamond in there?
there's a safe as well.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, hey! Wait a second. We have one of those at home.
Do you?
Yes. How'd you get the same painting? You definitely didn't steal that from my place.
Okay. I'm here to break in to Ryan and Mari's house.
I don't realize I've never done. Hey,
Hi,
Mari.
Shane.
I'm here to rob you.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm in Ryan and Mari's house, and I'm ready to steal. It's time to do thief stuff. Vinny's here with me. I've got a little treat for him. Otherwise, he'll ruthlessly attack me. Vinny, you don't want the treat? You don't understand what's going on, do you? I'm robbing you, Vinny. I think I'm gonna take. There's no one.
I'm gonna take this painting. I'm robbing them of this beautiful piece. I figure it's very flesh tone. It sort of blends in with the wall. There's a good chance Ryan won't notice this at all. So
Oh, no way.
I'm going to hopefully very carefully take this down.
You son of a gun.
He's gotta notice that. Okay. Beep beep man. Little treat for Look. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, the baby. Oh, it's gonna be so cute.
Yeah.
I always knew that if a robber entered our place, Vinny would at first bark, but if they started to be nice to him, he would just be like, all right.
Yeah, he didn't bark at all.
You're dressed like a burglar too, so I don't.
Well, yeah, I was burgling you.
Wait, how long ago did you do this?
Last week.
Oh, I...
This is hanging in the main room of your home. You didn't notice? Because I thought, well, there's a nail in the wall now.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, I didn't notice. Here's the thing, Mari changes things around a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't pay any mind to it because I'm just like, it always looks better.
Wow, that is shocking.
It's not too shocking if you know me.
I mean, I do know you, so I was like, I don't think he's gonna notice this, but
I didn't notice it.
it's
when
a
it was
fact
right
that
there.
he
It was
stared
right
at it.
there. Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's eye-opening, but not surprising. It makes sense to me. Oh my God.
It's corking time! I almost hit a light. Oh, I did hit a light. You'll notice, Ryan, that this corkboard is a little different than we're used to because we know what is going on here, so we don't need to theorize quite
Oh
as
my
much.
God, are we breaking down the heist?
We're breaking down the heist. What are you doing? You got a little... Oh, that's fun! Do a little bit of the stairs and rooftops or whatever that one is, you know?
From Mission Impossible?
Fallout.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not
It's
really.
not- it's
yeah,
not really
yeah,
it.
that's okay. Anyway, so we're gonna be moving through the heist. Are we breaking format a little bit? Yes, but hey, we're here to play in the basement, okay? We roughhouse. We break all the rules.
Just get into the heist.
Reconnaissance was simple. Betson, Cockrum, and Wenham simply walked inside the De Beers Diamond exhibition. Just as they were told, nobody was in the vault. Security was non-existent. Acting as tourists, Betson and Cockrum videotaped the entrance to the money zone with camcorders. Stepping outside, they linked up with Aldo, where they examined the Riverside Pier. Over the next few months, they would study everything: security measures, the dome's layouts, the tides of the Thames, the speedboat's capabilities, the coal yard nearby. Whatever it took.
It's pretty thorough.
They're doing their due diligence, I would say.
No one noticed the same people coming in with a camcorder?
They're probably wearing like
Disguises?
construction vests, and someone's probably dressed up, as a constable.
One of them was a constable, so.
Yes, he was probably the guy dressed up like a constable. All right, the plan. Step 1, disguised as construction workers, Betson, Cockrum, Bob the Builder, and Aldo would meet at an abandoned engine house at the coal yard. Inside, they would have nail guns, sledgehammers, smoke bombs, and a JCB digger, which is that. It's a sort of a big Tonka truck.
It's a big guy, yeah.
A big digger.
Sure.
This is a scary assembly of, nail guns, I assume, are to threaten people with? Hard to get guns in England. Not here in America.
No,
Unfortunately.
That's probably something to do with the construction, right?
Oh, you know what? It wouldn't tip them off. You're right. Hey, that's a good point. Step 2, riding on said digger, the 4 men would crash through the glass exterior of the dome. Betson would stay with the digger while the other 3 went inside.
It sounds really noisy, but
But you know what they're going for, Like,
why don't they just go through the giant hole?
They know where they gotta go. You get in, you get out. Sure, it's gonna be dirty and messy. You're gonna get a bunch of broken glass everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it's lightning, You're boom, boom, boom. Step 3, once inside, they would head straight for the money zone. That's right, using the smoke bombs to hide their movements. Reaching the jewels, they would shoot the nail guns to weaken the bulletproof glass before smashing it with sledgehammers. Nobody would get hurt because nobody was ever there.
They did all this surveillance to arrive at the conclusion that they'll just drive through the museum with a fucking bulldozer.
Yeah, but it's a plan.
This is gonna be a very intricate.
What do you want them to just play it by ear?
I thought they were gonna like jimmy a door, find like weaknesses in the fence or something, but they were like, why don't we just crash through a wall with a fucking bulldozer?
Yeah. Step 4. With the diamonds in hand, they would rush out to the jetty where Meredith would be waiting with the speedboat. Like that. On the River Thames, they'd make their escape where they had a Russian gangster waiting for them with 350 million pounds.
I like that because if you steal something that expensive, something they're going to be after you
Get
for.
rid of it right away.
Get rid of it right away.
Give me the money.
Get the money, and now they're going to be after the Russians.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And the Russians will probably just go back to Russia. And it's like, well,
That's what
where are they?
They do that.
Yeah, place is big. Hard to find a Russian.
Thames, I've been there. I find it hard to believe that the Thames would be an actual great escape route because it's pretty central to everything.
It seems like, yeah, it seems pretty.
Like there they are.
Yeah. No, you know what? Luigi got away in Central Park.
That's true. Well,
He didn't get away.
Almost.
They got him. And step 5. The thieves would dump the speedboat and any evidence at Wenham's and go their separate ways into their new lives of luxury.
The horse guy.
The horseman.
Yes.
I'll say this. I don't think you can ever trust anyone who owns a horse.
Oh.
I think they're all involved in crimes. Not even to say this Wenham he's part of a horse dynasty with property that has probably multiple horses on it.
Yeah.
No good.
I mean, I don't know if I like horse. I mean, maybe.
Who doesn't like horse? Well, horses can be a little scary.
That one guy we rode horses with, though, said he rides his horse to In-N-Out sometimes and gets a burger while on a horse.
That sounds really fun.
I don't think he's a criminal.
No, I don't think he's a criminal. But his horse he keeps at a ranch, you know? If you've got horses on your property.
Oh, I see. So it's strictly if they're within your house.
You should be arrested.
Sure.
The time it would take from hitting the main gate to getting back across the Thames would be 5 minutes maximum. They couldn't believe how simple it was.
5 minutes to get from the dome to their escape place?
Yeah, that seems like maybe not far enough away.
Yeah, it's pretty close, but...
Also, if you've got a location that is secure and you can hide there, I think better to hide your stuff and then just walk out into the street, you know?
One thing you could do, too, to plus this plan...
Plus it up?
Yeah, they get out at the warehouse, right? Mm-hmm. And then you put the boat back on the Thames with not like a scarecrow, but like a dummy of some sort.
And then blow it up?
No.
Oh.
No, and then you have the boat just go fly down the Thames.
So they're chasing it.
And they think that's you, but once they catch it, they're like, there's a dummy.
I think you need to steer it and stuff, though. I don't know.
Well, if it was going straight.
Yeah, the Thames is a sort of a winding river, though, I think. Look at this.
What would make you think it's a winding river? Indiana Jones does it in The Last Crusade, I'll say that. And he was a pretty smart guy.
Yeah. Now, shortly before they were ready to go, Tony disappeared like a magician. But the buyer wanted his diamond. They would move forward, but they had to wait until the water was right. Several times they were ready, but had miscalculated the tides, and they couldn't proceed. On November 6th, they almost went forward, but realized the ideal conditions were coming soon. The next day, the heist was a go.
I didn't realize that would have that much of a bearing. I guess if they want that boat to go that fast. All right.
Could be choppy, I assume. Anyway, speaking of robbing time, let's see what we're up to.
What?
Now Ryan's got a whole bunch of little bits in here. And I would never take a Kobe bobble. I wouldn't do that to Ryan. But I will take
No! You bastard!
from his bachelor party. I'm in this. Legally, I'm allowed to take it. And I'm just gonna see if I can move that to the middle. And he won't know a thing. There I am. I was there.
Look at Jake's face. Looks so happy to be there.
You want that back?
I do want this back. There's such good memories in here.
You didn't notice that was gone either?
No, I didn't. It was such a good bachelor party.
So the game's afoot. Do you think these men will succeed?
I don't think they're gonna even make it to the boat.
Okay.
I'd be surprised.
What about you at home? What do you think?
That's true. What do you at home think?
Say it out loud right now. Okay. November 7th, 2000. 8 o'clock a.m., the speedboat entered the Thames. From the coal yard, the JCB roared to life, its digger raised. Hiding inside as planned were Betson, Cockrum, Bob the Builder, and Aldo. 9:30 a.m., tearing into the side of the dome with the digger, they made their grand entrance. Betson held back as Aldo tossed the smoke grenades. Under the hazy screen, Cockrum and Bob the Builder went straight to the money zone. As the diamonds glinted seductively in front of them, they unloaded their nail guns. The glass went after only 2 hits. Bob the Builder lifted the sledgehammer right as the hammer of justice came down upon them. From false walls, a firearm squad spilled out, immediately arresting Cockrum, Bob the Builder, and Aldo. Outside, Betson was quickly apprehended, the red and blue sirens reflecting off of the silver dome. Police ships surrounded Meredith's getaway boat.
There it is.
There it is.
I mean, as soon as they hit the wall. I was actually gonna say maybe they'll get away with it because I didn't think of them doing this in the morning.
They got all the way into the money zone.
Like, people be doing construction during the daytime all the time.
That's right.
Not everyone's gonna check on the permit of it. Like, especially if it's a fucking Tonka truck going through something.
What do you think happened here?
I think Tony sold them out.
He did disappear like a magician.
Or like a rat.
And the diamonds? Well, they weren't even real. De Beers had replaced them with perfect replicas. So how did it all go so wrong? Well, let's jump back to August of 2000, when the Flying Squad, an elite unit made up of the best officers from the Metropolitan Police Service, became aware that a major armed robbery was being planned. On the 17th, a man had drunkenly driven his car into a pub. Driving a stolen vehicle, that man was Terry Millman. Now, even though they had evidence tying him to 2 recent failed robberies, they let Millman go, believing that he would lead them to his next big heist. And they were right. Soon after, they saw Millman make multiple visits to Wenham's property. Installing cameras onto the land, they discovered Wenham was housing the lorry with the concrete spike Millman had recently used. Trailing Wenham, they were intrigued when he visited the Millennium Dome, only spending 6 minutes inside, all of them at the money zone. Suspicious. Yeah. To go in, go straight to the money zone, look around a bunch, and then leave.
I mean, you know what you want.
Yeah. Now, even more intriguing was who he had met up with: Betson, Cockrum, and Aldo. The Met realized these blokes were planning to steal the Millennium Diamond. They followed the men's every move as the Metropolitan Police Service, led by Detective Superintendent John Shatford, put their own plan together. Operation Magician. Alerting De Beers of the plan, the famed diamond company discreetly swapped the Millennium Diamonds with impeccable replications, matching the exact size, cut, and appearance. Now, the true gems were held in a secure location. After hours, they built false walls around the replicas where they could hide officers. The perfect trap.
That's amazing.
It's kind of like a hidden camera show almost.
Yeah, gotcha.
False Walls is really good because that's like the opening scene in Mission Impossible. Remember that?
Yeah. The thing about this that's interesting, I didn't realize they were onto them that early. They had a 5-month head start on these guys.
Yes. After seeing the aborted attempt on November 6th, the authorities knew that the next day was going to be the big one. At 3 a.m., the force took their place. The flying squad stationed in key tactical positions, including in 20 boats. 200 officers disguised as staff and tourists patrolled the area, making arrangements to keep children away from the danger area. The firearm squad hid silently behind the false walls. For the day, the dome's surveillance room was police headquarters. When the JCB digger burst through the outer wall, they snapped into action, executing their plan perfectly. The men were captured without a single gun being fired.
Wait, so I pretty much nailed it then on my prediction.
You got it, buddy.
Nice.
I mean, you didn't know that
Detective.
I don't think you knew that they were quite as
No, I didn't think they
plugged into the plan, but
There's a guy like reading a newspaper on a bench, but he's not a
I
guy.
really like that they have like people dressed up as tourists and the whole thing just going on.
That's awesome.
It would be really fun to be one of those people.
It
Just
would be
like
super fun.
But I'd have a hard time not being like, oh, here they come, there they are, they're doing it. Now, becoming a media sensation, the wannabe thieves were dubbed the Diamond Geezers. But not all stood trial, as Terry Millman died from cancer while awaiting his court date. Betson, Cockrum, Aldo, and Bob the Builder were convicted of conspiracy to rob on February 18th, 2002. For being the masterminds, Betson and Cockrum were jailed for 18 years each. Aldo and Bob the Builder got 15 years. Wenham only received 4 years in jail after pleading guilty. Betson's brother-in-law, Michael Waring, denied all involvement in the crime and was never tried. Smart.
Wow.
Who, me? No.
The funniest part about this is the guy who got them all caught didn't even end up seeing any punishment because he died.
Yeah. What happened to Tony, by the way? Do we know?
Tony saw the writing on the wall. He was like, this plan sucks.
Yeah, Tony.
Fuck this plan.
Tony read the tea leaves. At trial, Crown Prosecutor Martin Heslop said, quote, "The raid was planned professionally, carefully, and down to the last detail. So well organized was it that it would probably have succeeded had it not been for an equally professional, careful, and detailed police operation."
The cockiest statement I've ever heard. I love it.
Kind of nice of him to be like, you know what? Game recognized game.
I don't think the
Good
plan
job,
was
boys.
that good, though. I'm sorry.
I think if they hadn't sniffed him out, they might have gotten away with it. You don't think?
Maybe.
They would have made it to the river, I think.
Chime off in the comments.
Chime off in the
Did you
comments.
think the plan would have succeeded had it not been for Terry fucking it?
Have you ever stolen a diamond? Let us know. How'd it go? Bob the Builder died in prison. While serving his term, William Cockram sued Scotland Yard for assaulting him during the crime, leaving him with a black eye that can be seen in his mugshot. Controversially, Cockram was awarded public money 2 times to carry out his lawsuit. Now in 2012, Raymond Betson was released after having his sentence shortened. Within months, he found himself driving another heavy-duty digger. After accidentally breaking into the wrong building 2 different times while his team of 6 tried to steal from a cash depot, Betson was apprehended. At his sentencing, he pleaded, quote, "You have heard evidence as to my character once I got out of jail. Yes, I was involved in the dome caper, but I have reformed since then." He was sentenced for 13 years.
Yikes.
He got out and just did the same thing.
Didn't even change the vehicle.
No.
That's fucking crazy.
You know, you steal once, I guess you get used to it, and you just want to keep on stealing.
Well, you don't own a leather jacket like that unless you're...
No, but I'm gonna get there. Next season on this show,
Only leather jackets.
it's the premiere of Bad Boy Shane. That's right.
He's gonna have
I'm gonna roll up here on my hog. Next season, I only want to present from my hog up here. Okay?
just the fumes killing everybody in the room slowly.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, you get a taste for crime, you want to keep doing it, you know? Which brings us to one last little treat here.
How many things did you steal from my place?
One more thing. Make it, 3
I'm
things.
expecting you to bring out Mari tied up.
That way it sort of fuzzes the radar. He might be like, did someone steal this? But then he'll get distracted by the other thing and be like, did someone steal this? And then he won't get to the bottom of any of it. And lastly, this absolutely stunning, look at this. Look at your papa, Vinny. Look at this guy.
Oh, that's a
stud.
joke my mom left in the house. I knew you were gonna take that.
That's that. This is a heist, folks.
Hi, Shane.
Oh, bye, Mari. Thank you.
There it is. Look at our beautiful boy. That's a joke? Doesn't seem like a joke. Seems like you're very serious.
When we were in high school, they made us take senior portraits, and this fucking guy made us do these ridiculous poses. I'll never forget this one. He was like, bring your fist under your chin. And I just remembered being like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And then when we got the pictures, my mom thought it was so funny.
It is very funny.
That she framed it and put it in embarrassing spots in the house. And then when I got my place with Mari, she brought it as a housewarming gift because she thought it was hilarious.
I love it. So did you notice that was
This
gone?
one I did notice was gone.
You did notice.
But I was like, thank God it's gone.
Now I was hoping for you to notice one of these because we've had 2 where you just...
This is the worst.
It's really funny.
This is so embarrassing.
Okay, there's my haul. Really nice stuff.
Damn.
I had a good time. It was really fun to rob you.
Yeah, I mean, especially if I didn't know I was getting robbed.
With the culprits locked away like the jewels in the vault they once tried to steal, I think it's safe to say we can call the Millennium Diamond heist solved.
Very good.
Really fun, huh?
I'm legitimately embarrassed by this.
It's really funny. We
It's
all
so good.
have bad high school
Oh,
photos.
it's so good.
What a tale, huh? Did you like that one?
It was great. I had a great time. I wish these guys were better at heists. We should
Yeah.
do more heists. Heists are fun.
Well, heists are fun because when they work, cool. When they don't work,
Even
funny.
cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice prevails.
Yeah, thanks for being here, and thanks for watching Mystery Files this season. I'll see you next season when I'm in my bad boy era.
Oh my God, that's right. This is the season finale. It's hog time. Photoshop a hog under him there.
Is this Mamie I'm talking to? You. Me what?
I know you are.
What is this childish horse shit you're doing here, Mamie? Why can't you just have a nice conversation with me?
Never.